believe this is a spot.
Yep.
No trespassing sign. Looks like a perfect place to be nosing around with some cameras. He said an old barn he was going to tear down. This definitely looks like it meets the criteria.
Definitely.
Guess he's got it locked with the little thorn bushes there. Oh yeah. She's not too bad.
No. That looks good.
Man, anytime someone says that they got something for free, I'm always expecting the very worst, but...
They've got it three-legged. They've got a wheel off over here. I don't know if it's messing with the brakes or...
Oh, yeah?
But the bead is broke, so it could have been just a flat tire.
Man, I'd say probably early 70s or so.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah?
straight. Until it's been sitting here a while, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty clean on the inside, looks like. Dang. Inside's nicer than the outside.
Yeah, even the top.
Seats are nice. Dash. Dang. Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it doesn't even look like it hasn't been set on.
Man, this is a deal here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. Like I said, most of the time when anybody's ever give me something or I've give somebody something else, most of the time it's just not worth anything.
And we're one up on this one here. It's got the key in the ignition.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it's got a motor in it. I doubt it, but... Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's got it more than just a...
Somebody's been busy on this thing. There's another Opal deal there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether it's more spiders or more whatever that built that in there.
I wonder if it's still there is a problem.
Yeah. This would be neat to do a will it run on.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. It'd be cool to see it drive itself out of this this garage and onto the trailer.
Yeah, it's more like a miracle.
Yeah. Looked like maybe it caught fire at one time.
Yeah.
I noticed it's kind of...
I wonder if that's the reason why they...
Could be. Could be they parked it,
yeah.
it was having firing issues or carburetor issues or something, but...
They definitely have fire now if they got it to crank.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to try it. I mean, you never know. We clean it out, we really ain't got nothing to lose.
Right, yeah.
Find out if it's locked up or not. It tries to turn over.
Yeah.
Missing the distributor, or it's, I guess it's buried up underneath all that other stuff there. Most of the wiring surprisingly looks untouched though.
Yeah.
I say let's give it a shot. I mean, he basically said have free will, do whatever y'all want to do over there, but I don't know. I mean, well, of course, if it takes us too long, we'll just load it on the trailer, but we've got enough tools, I think we can clean it out and at least try to cripple it along or something.
Yeah.
Put a battery on it, see if it turns over.
Shouldn't take too many tools. Like I said, it's just pop a few things here and there and gas.
I mean, we know Volkswagens pretty well, so at this point, give it a shot. I mean, what we got to lose?
Nothing to lose on it at
Free
all.
Volkswagen, that worst case scenario, we'll just winch her on the trailer and head back to the shop. But let's see if we can grab some buckets or something just to put that mess in, and I'll grab a battery and see if she turns over.
Alrighty.
We're always looking for deals around the shop, and sometimes really good deals just catch up with us. That's what it looks like exactly happened with this car right here. Gentleman had contacted me, he had an old barn he was wanting to tear down, needed this old vehicle just out of his way. She's pretty clean, she's pretty straight, and I'm pretty happy right now. Looks to be complete on the motor other than a whole lot of extras that a mouse or a squirrel or something has left behind. So right now we're just gonna dig into it, try to get all that mess and stuff out of the way, see if she'll turn over, see if she'll get some fire, and maybe she'll crank up again. And I couldn't find anything to put something in.
I found this old bucket and some gloves here.
Oh yeah, got the battery. You pretty trustworthy, fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look, but that's not the way I'm going to find it, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to bare-hand it rather than chance some old nasty gloves. Although there's no telling what's in here.
I do know one thing that's in there because I can see it sitting on top there.
You're right, though. We're going to have to clean this up pretty good because these cars being air-cooled, it'll want to catch on fire real quick.
Yes, it will.
How in the world do they even
Yeah, I don't know. Bringing in 1 or 2 sticks at a time, how do you get it packed that full?
And it's tight too.
My goodness. I just made a bigger mess. I'm just hoping nothing runs out again.
Yeah, I hate it's all got down inside that distributor and stuff. The point's even in there? Hard to tell, huh? Yeah, it's still on. What'd that taste like? I need a bigger bucket.
Yeah, I think we're going to. I'd have to set this on fire, burn it, and then...
I don't know, do we have any other gloves? It's getting a little nastier than what a bunch of them. Oh.
There's these ones, but I don't know what kind of count they are.
Yeah. Probably safer than
safer than not,
yeah.
My goodness, eh?
They got it everywhere. I just hope they ain't got this
oh, that fan thing?
Shroud full of it too. We'll probably know real quick if it turns over. It'll be rackety.
Oh, there's a rotor button.
Oh yeah. I found that. That'd have been hard to get it running without that.
Let me see it sitting there. Got some wires loose too, so we're gonna. I don't think that bolt.
I just hope whatever it is gone.
Yeah. If he's not, he's gonna be mad.
Still has all the ductwork for the heater.
Yeah.
Which really don't work very good at all anyways when they're working fine.
They were probably using that to get from one side to the other. Whatever critter was in here.
Hope it's got the plugs and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that would be bad, wouldn't it?
Oh, found the dipstick accidentally. Hopefully nothing got down in there. I can't see where it goes. Does have oil in it though.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's start of a good sign anyways.
Yeah.
Spider.
Couldn't tell if it was dead or alive. Half this stuff I'm just trying to get loose and we can pick it back up once we get the car moved if we got to. Like I said, he just said he's going to tear this
place. I said if he's fixing to tear it down, it probably doesn't matter to him.
Oh yeah, it turns over. Yeah, it's got
crunchy.
Something hung down in there. I think it got locked up on an acorn. It's all back behind that crank pulley.
Yep. I can see it trying to work it out of there.
At least it had the breather on it still. I'm surprised. Rusty, but other than that, it's not too bad. Does the linkage even work if it froze up?
Well, that's easy. I figured I was going to tug on it pretty hard, but it worked really well.
I don't know if we're ever going to get it out of everywhere.
Oh, there's some big stickers down there. You know, we've been really lucky though. We had never come across anything come running out at us.
You come fighting us.
Yep.
Further home. As soon as you say that.
Yeah.
I said I'm surprised it doesn't look like most of these wires were messed with. I guess it was more interested in sticks and whatever else it was finding to pull up in here. Many turds as there are, it was definitely eating something.
I wish there was a hole in the bottom of that down there so that you could...
Yeah, I might be able to turn it and let it come out. I'm turning over a lot better. Ooh. Hit a hard spot or something. See, I think it's just all that stuff down in there though.
It already looks 100 times better.
Yeah. You actually see what we got. So I don't know if this is a 1600 or smaller or what, but they didn't make a whole lot of power, but they were sure dependable in my opinion.
I don't know how they got up in some of them spots and why.
No.
Why it was up in some of those.
You'd almost think it almost has to be a mouse to be as tight to the areas as it's getting. I don't see a squirrel getting in some of them spots, but then again, I've seen them do some strange things. Yeah, you can actually see what, I totally missed the bucket. You can actually see what we're working with now though. Check that oil again now that I got it. Nothing's gonna fall back in there. Yeah, I can see us now trying to crank this thing up and drive it out of here, and this stuff, as dry as it is, catching on fire. Oh, looks good. A little above the full mark. I'd rather it be there than below. You checked the antifreeze in it yet?
I was trying to get to the radiator. As soon as I get down there to it, I'll...
It may take a while finding it. Well, other than just little small stuff, I got a bucket full. Thought it was going to be more than that.
I still got some back in here. I can't. I don't know how they got some of those sticks and things in there.
You say you did find that rotor button though?
Yeah.
Where did it make itself?
I put it in my pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. I mean, those sticks are...
Let's go look and see. Ah, yeah. We're gonna have to try to clean all that out of that distributor there. You got a screwdriver. I'm using this wrench and it's too big. It's getting at the back of my throat.
Easiest thing to do instead of trying to cough it up and swallow it. It goes down easier than it does coming up. It's dry coming up, it's wet going down.
Man, I can't really get some of that stuff out of there. Beneath the mess, the points don't look terrible. I think we can definitely clean them. The button don't look bad at all. Bet they were.
I started saying, I wonder what they had.
They were probably replacing all that stuff. And then whatever built this home come out and scared them and they took off.
Got my hand hung here.
I think I'm going to try to put that battery on there. You said there was a key in the ignition
Yeah, the key was in. It may not be the right one, but there was one in there.
Yeah. Put the battery on it. You may see if you can get at that stuff a little bit better. See if she'll at least turn over.
Okay, I'm gonna blow, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what went down inside it, but.
I don't know what that noise is.
I see a stick in there.
Is it behind the crank?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, still got a bunch of sticks coming up with it and stuff.
I'll let you get at that and I'll go ahead and try to hook this
Okay.
up, make sure it's even gonna be the right post we need. Door's a little rusty. Oh heck, it even has a manual and stuff in here.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. A few of them. Oh, and the running boards. Yeah. Would you believe that the battery tray's rusty?
No, nothing.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Usually it's the first thing to go. It'll.
Yeah, now I'll set the battery down in there, it may be a different story. No sparking or nothing.
And we got one wire for sure loose here. I don't know what it goes to. But
I'll take that off.
I just put it there because I didn't want to knock it over and lose it. So.
You think we got it clean enough to? A little bit more in here. I mean, it should if it's going to turn over. Well, like I said. Yeah, mine's got plugs.
Yeah, I've seen that over here.
I'm gonna try to see if it'll turn over. Everything out of the way as far as you can tell. Nothing is gonna suck down there in the carburetor, is it?
No.
Let's see what she does. Ready?
She out of gear?
Well, yeah, we've been turning it over.
Oh, yeah,
so.
okay.
Yeah, I ain't trying nothing. Ignition switch is pretty.
Is that what?
Huh?
Maybe this green wire goes to that?
Nah,
it
it
don't
should
look
just
like
be
it.
wires running down to the
Oh, to starter.
starter and the
Yeah.
solenoid. I don't know what that would have went to.
It comes
Let me
up to the
check
coil,
these.
but I don't know what it.
I'm gonna check these cables on the
Not
battery.
the coil, but the distributor.
He said that ignition switch is kind of pretty sloppy too. Might be that positive cable. It's got a weird wire running off of it that ain't connected real well. You clear?
Clear. Oh, yeah.
She turns over.
Turns over, yeah.
I'm gonna keep turning it over.
Okay. There's no spark, but like I said, this green wire, and I'm going to keep going after this green wire, it goes to the distributor there.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was
Right.
even gonna turn over and everything first. I don't really hear anything that should give us any sign of we should stop now.
Like what? Oh, snake!
You might try that, take that screwdriver and at least just go ahead and scratch at them points and clean it up.
Alrighty,
Let's see.
Put my gloves off here so something I can work with.
Trying to figure out where. You say this comes off of the distributor?
Yeah,
there?
it comes right in here at the back.
Yeah, so that's going to be the main thing that's going to get the spark down to the points. Come off to the coil. I'm going to say that's going to be the positive side because it's got several things coming off of it. But that should go there.
And I may have pulled it all loose whenever I was.
Yeah. Clean them points and try it. I'm glad to see she's at least turning over though. In worst case scenario, we could try push starting it, but we might have pushed it a long ways. I don't know if I've got anything that'd be a little bit, I don't have no sandpaper or anything like that to scratch.
I got a
it.
decent scratch on one side, so maybe it'll.
Let me try it. You think you got it good enough?
I think so.
I'll give it a shot.
So, if not, I can scrape some more.
Clear?
Yeah, everything's clear. Oh yeah, yeah, we got lots of fire.
Okay. You gotta turn that ignition switch back some just to get it to stop. Otherwise, it just stays and the starter just keeps going. It is firing now?
Yeah, we got lots of fire. It's just,
I wonder what. Oh, that's just to the choke there, I think. So that probably went back up on that. Yeah, so that ran to that.
didn't have very far it could run, was it? It had to hook in somewhere.
I think she's gonna run, I really do.
Go ahead and put the cap on it.
I'd say why not? I mean, it's going to be kind of a chore to get them plugs out. Well, I mean, somewhat. We can at least try it first, you know. We know if it cranks up, we're getting fire to the plugs. And
right.
If not, then we'll move forward on pulling them out and cleaning them or whatever. Checking all the cap and all that stuff.
I don't know. I know this front one on mine is connected. I don't know about. Yeah, the back one's fine.
Well, you want me to go grab some starting fluid and spray off in there and see what it does?
Yeah.
Maybe see if it tries to spit or sputter or something. I'll go grab some and we'll try it out. We're basically at a point right now where we're getting really close to seeing if this thing even has any life left in her. Now that we've got all the debris, all the nest out of the way, it actually doesn't look too bad. Most of the wires still seem to be intact. We had a few that had been unplugged, probably when we were just pulling stuff loose. Other than that, it's turning over fine. The starter seems to be working good. Seems like we have good compression. We know we're getting fire to the points. So as long as we've got a good cap, good wires, good plugs, it should be sending everything to the cylinders. All we're lacking is just a little fuel at the carburetor. So right now, Dad's going to spray a little starting fluid in there. I'll turn over the key, see what she does. Ready?
About as ready as I'm going to be.
Here we go.
Alrighty.
Fire in the hole. Close.
Yeah.
Man, try it one more time.
Alrighty.
She actually runs. Sounds pretty good. That's good. It ain't smoking, it ain't nothing.
No,
It sounds good. I don't know why they parked it. Like I said, hopefully it was something to do with the brakes, but it's crazy how long something can sit out here, something else completely take over it, and then, you know, a little work, you can get it up and going.
Yep.
It's still shaking loose all that stuff though. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned out or blown out. But
washed out with a pressure washer or something.
I don't know. I don't think we can claim victory at this point. I would love to, like I said, we know it runs, but to see it actually, you know, drive on the trailer maybe.
Yeah, because you never know. It could be transaxle that's bad on it or whatever.
That's true. It
so
could
you
be
never
bad
know.
clutch or whatever. But I say let's hook some fuel up to that fuel pump, see if it's pumping. I don't really want to chance that gas tank that's in it. So,
right, yeah. That's...
You know, as long as this thing's been sitting. Let's hook some fuel up to that fuel pump and, man, wishful thinking, drive this old girl out of here. I think it will. Watch our only problem be the stinking tires not take air.
Not take air and be flat. We'll drive them on flats.
Yeah, no. I will. I'll grab a gas tank.
Alrighty.
Got our old trustworthy gas tank here. I'd like to try to run it to the fuel pump if we can.
That's what I was trying to see if I could get that turned around there so I could get at it with the screwdriver.
Worst case scenario, we can just gravity feed it if the fuel pump don't work, but I'm thinking if it'll work, I think that bad boy will strap right there. Hot?
It's hot, yep.
I better let the key on. You'll see. Yeah, I left the key on. I guess when it died earlier, we just left the key sitting there, so it was getting hot. What do you think?
I don't know, it's kind of turned in there where I can't hardly get at it.
Yeah. The inlet would be at the back one that's hard to get at, huh?
Yep.
Can you take it loose on the filter there?
Yeah.
Go ahead on the back side, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that would be the easy way to go.
Yeah. I don't know where I lost the...
It drops straight down. Yeah.
There it is.
Well, let's see. I got that little bit of extra length here. I'll take this out. I don't know if that hose is going to fit on there or not. Oh yeah, it should. Hey, let's go ahead and run this, trying to make sure the way it'll fit. So if it works, yeah, let's run that up. There we go. Well, it can kind of set like that. Nice and safe right there by the exhaust and at the back of the car.
There we go. I can't get it to go on there. Oh, wow, yeah.
Hopefully that thing will still work and pump. Said if not, we'll just hook it straight into it. Oh, that was a little loose there too.
Which one?
Top one? Top one, yeah. So put a little fuel in it. You want to just, I guess I can pour a little gas down in there. It'll run a little longer off that gas than it will that starter fluid.
Let me resituate myself here.
I wouldn't put a whole lot in it, just enough to see if it's even gonna pick it up. Maybe a little bit more. That's good. That's good.
Oops.
See it, I'll put a little bit in the carburetor.
Okay.
Probably need to get a little cup or something. Yeah, let me find something I can try to pour that in. There's something around here. We'll just use the starter fluid for now.
Okay,
Just try to keep it going. And
start saying there's a little.
should be able to tell once it picks it up. Try it.
Yeah.
Hopefully that coil didn't get too hot. Ready?
Ready.
Spray it a little bit. All right, here we go. Crazy. Will this allow it to shut somewhat? Should work. Just strap it down there.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, keep that away from anything hot. I'm going to kill it. Let's rearrange everything.
Okay.
That is why I'm such a super fan of Volkswagens. It seems like these things can just be set and neglected and everything else, and just a little love, they'll fire right up.
Yeah. Yep.
He said, yeah, I just need to be sure that's away from anything that's going to
just
get warm.
trying to kink right there's the only thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
Didn't want
We
it
might
to-
have some zip ties we can try to, strap it across over there.
Yeah, I think
Something like
that'd
that.
be better.
Just strap it. We can put this strap on there and
Okay.
we be kind of the Pinto scenario, gas tank in the back, so we don't want anybody to rear end us, that's for sure.
That's right.
Man, we want to try to get some air in these tires and see if it'll,
Yeah.
then see if we go in gear and leaking a little
A
bit.
little bit of gas leak there.
Yeah, they've got it spliced some.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait to strap this down. Ain't no need strapping it down if we can't get the tires aired out.
Yeah, let's move some of this stuff off of it, shoot some air in the tires, and then I'll try to see if it'll go in gear, see if the clutch, seems to work and everything, but at least, one gear. As long as it's a forward gear,
Right, yeah.
we'll get her moved out of here. I'll go grab that little air tank and shoot a little bit to it. Like I said,
Okay.
hopefully they'll even take air. You can tell they're dry rotted as can be, though.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. Check, make sure this thing's got somewhere
I'll
to go.
grab some zip ties.
Okay.
I was really hoping that we could take advantage of our onboard air on our trailer here. It only works so good when you actually have a hose to use with it. So unfortunately, we've got an air tank here. We're only gonna have so much air to air up them tires. Hopefully it'll be enough just to get it out of the shop and move it onto the trailer. Well, unfortunately, we must have left the air hose to the trailer at the shop, so
Oh, yeah.
we have about this much air to try to get those things up off the ground. Now, one being broke loose from the bead over there, that's going to be fun on here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see what they do. So they got good tread, but they're just all pretty dry rotted. Go sparingly on each one enough to...
Yeah. Something about that rubber. If it's not being used, it's gonna dry out and
Oh,
crack.
this one's taking it. Yeah, that one took some.
That's good.
So far, so good. Don't let us forget that breather there.
Oh, okay, yes.
Come on.
Doing something.
Yeah. As rough as the tires that have held there, these better at least try. Yeah, it's taking it. Good enough.
2 down, 2 to go.
Good enough. She'll roll a lot better. I'm getting pretty stinking low on my tank though. This one here is rough for sure. Looks like it may have had some front end issues too. It's wore pretty funny.
Let me just bring this one over there to you.
Yeah, we'll look at it. It broke loose on both sides?
Both sides, yep.
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah, I see it's all cracked too. I don't think I'm gonna have enough air. The valve stem's out of it even. One thing gonna keep us from it is stinking tire.
There's the valve stem.
Oh yeah?
I don't see it. It's a weird looking valve stem remover, but
There's no way that's gonna blow it up on there. I've got very little left.
2 pounds.
Yeah. You think we could get it to mount up on there with starting fluid? I mean, I don't know that I really want to take that approach with as dry as it is, but
it'll work.
I said normally we'd have just the trailer, we could use air off of it, but without a hose, we're kind of crippled there.
Crippled, and we can't go anywhere. I mean, other than running
you said
back
you
there.
found the vibe?
Yeah, found the. I've never seen one like that. That's weird.
Yeah, let me go see if I got a lighter in my truck. We'll try that starting fluid and try to get it to pop up on there. If we can hurry up and get it to pop on there, you know, if it has any air in it, go ahead and try to put your finger over it or something, and then I'll shoot what air we've got left. But I'll go see if we got a lighter.
Okay, I'm gonna move some leaves.
All right. Yeah, I found a lighter. It's just kind of hit and miss, though.
Alrighty.
I think it'll work. You gonna do it laying down?
Yeah, we'll lay her down. I know we just gotta mess with it.
It's gonna have to get down in there pretty good. I want to get you a little trail too.
Yeah.
Should be good. Get your trail. Have at it.
Nope.
Work. It'll go out.
Ouch.
Hot.
It's hot.
Let me shoot this air to it real quick. So you can get that valve stem in there. I didn't think it was going to work at first. I've got about 25 pounds. Pretty hot.
It was hot. And then I put my foot over it, and my foot caught on fire. My shoe caught on fire.
Voila. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I love the smell of burnt thumb.
I was hoping this wasn't going to be the only thing that was going to keep us from driving her. It's holding, right? Yeah, it hit both sides. I think that's good enough to mount it on there. Like I said, I'm down to the slim pickings on the air. We can kind of pick which one looks the lowest and add the top it off, but other than that.
In case we need that later.
Yeah, I hope not. Is there a jack over there?
Yeah, there's a jack up underneath here. Looks like we're gonna have to jack it up again. Maybe not, but it looks like it's, yeah, we're gonna have to come up.
Come up?
Yep.
Let me see if I can find that screwdriver.
Yep, quite a bit.
At least it's not all rusted where it don't want to work.
It may have brake issues. It don't want to turn, but we'll figure that out.
Is it locked up?
Pretty tight. I couldn't get it to move.
I said that might be why they were having this wheel off.
A little more.
That's one thing I don't like about Volkswagens though, is having the lug bolts a lot harder than the lug nuts.
That's good.
Good?
Yep.
Well, I guess we need these old rags anymore. I'm pretty happy. When we headed over here, I never expected to be able to possibly drive whatever we were getting out of this thing. I'm sure he had no clue either though.
No, he probably figured there's no way that thing's going to run. It's probably been sitting out there.
I'm a little curious on getting it out of here. That door don't want to open much more, so it's going to be close.
Surely it will. We got it in here.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you had a four-way, but I found one. A three-way, anyway.
Yeah, it acts like that brake's locked up, don't it?
Yeah.
It moved a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's not completely froze up, at least.
All right. Good to go down with this?
Yeah.
Good working, little Jack. Yeah, that one's got, looks like it's got plenty of air to it. Good hot air too.
Yeah, hot air.
I may add a little bit more to these back ones real quick if I can, but.
I'm not gonna worry about that hubcap on there, cause
Nah, I'll just throw it in the car.
I'll throw this. If he's gonna tear it down, we'll throw the four-way in there too. Well, I'll put it right here with this other stuff.
I guess we still need to strap down the gas tank.
Yeah, I just didn't want to jump the gun on that.
Right. Yeah, let me try to see if I can get any more air in these back tires.
Okay.
Then I'll go ahead and we'll crank it up. I'll put it in gear, make sure it's even gonna try to move.
Alrighty, and I'll try to see if we can get secured back here.
We're scraping the bottom of the air now. How much PSI you think you can blow back up in this?
Not a lot.
Depending on which end you use.
Yeah, which end I use. Yeah, I could put some hot air in one of these.
Like I said, it'll be enough to definitely get it better than a flat tire.
I don't know. Surely on that side, I probably should have put it on this side to hold it against that, but surely that's not gonna.
Yeah, I'd probably go ahead and go on that other side just to be safe. I think that's got it. Don't let us forget our stuff we brought with us. I don't know if we should bring that for a souvenir or not.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I think that should work with that hose ring behind like that. Got the breather on there. I'm gonna try to see if it'll move.
Alrighty.
Make sure they ain't got the emergency brake pulled or something. It's clean, but it's nasty in here too. Like, cosmetically we're good, but cleanliness is pretty gross.
It can't be as bad as this was.
I think we're good. I'm gonna try it. You clear?
Yeah.
Make sure things every once in a while. All right, I'm trying forward.
Alrighty. Well,
Moving. And try backwards.
reverse lights anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll drive.
Well, she definitely moves.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're good to go.
I do too.
May need to look at that door. Like I said, it's kind of tight there. Maybe we can get it to open up a little bit more. And
Yeah, hope. Well, I mean, if he's going to tear it down, though, I mean, I guess we could just
yank
her
the
down.
door off. Yeah. We'll
Hate to, but
get that door open. I know it's pretty muddy out there, but I'll hit her,
hit her
hard and fast. I think we'll get her on the road. Yeah, the old base of that tree has grown up, so I won't let it go open anymore.
Yeah, that goes to show you it's been here a while.
Yeah, it's been here long enough that that tree grew and made it where it wouldn't. We might be able to move some of these leaves. We may have to dig it out some.
I think that's it. It's got a root coming down that way.
Country boy tape measure here. About 5 and very little more. See if we're even close.
Yeah, it'd be really close if it does.
It's close. I think it'll come out of there. We can't get it. So worst case scenario, I guess if we have to, we can pull that door off. I hate to, but
It's not the only way, though. I mean,
I say let's just try to get it up closer here and see if she comes through. And if not, we'll take drastic measures later.
You want me to fill it up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and at least get half a tank there or something while we ain't got much in there. Letting it run off fumes right now. Not too much. We don't want to flatten these tires. That should be good.
I don't know if she'll like unleaded.
I'm just going to leave this open for right now.
Okay.
You want to just kind of spot me as I go out, make sure that nothing... And these fenders come out a pretty good ways here, but I think as long as I kind of get angled over a little bit, I can come out pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll know. Once we get close, we'll know. Just, if I can't stop, I'll try to hurry up and throw it in reverse or something.
Alrighty. If you hit anything, that dent was already there.
Yeah. Fires up so easy. Oh, I see on this windshield. Coming out.
Alrighty.
Gonna make it?
Yeah, you got it so far.
So close.
You're good. You good? You're out. I'd have bet you wasn't going to make it.
It was close. The handbrakes works really good. I didn't try the foot brake, but it seemed like the handbrake works really well.
You were within about half an inch one time on this one side, so it wasn't much, maybe 2 inches on this side.
You know, that was definitely, it's been in there a while because I can't see them fighting that much to get it up inside there.
No.
That old base of that tree has just grown up and made it a lot smaller of an opening, but
Yeah. And well, if it had been much more, it wouldn't have come out.
yeah. Seems to be running really good though, sitting there stinking idling. Like I said, I didn't try the foot brake, but the handbrake works pretty good on it. I think if a person wanted to, they could go ahead and try to drive her home. I'm tempted to. It'd just be so cool to tell him, hey, we got that Volkswagen. We end up driving her home.
Yeah. I mean, we've drove a lot worse than that home.
I think I'm gonna try it. I mean, we got the trailer in case anything happens.
Yeah,
just have you follow behind me, and if we have any problems or any issues.
If the cop pulls you over, I'm gone.
Yeah. I say let's go ahead and top off that gas tank and hit her on down the road before we lose daylight. Well guys, we come over here to pick up what I thought was just going to be basically some old Volkswagen parts we could use around the shop. Needless to say, when we opened the door and seen this beauty sitting in there, I couldn't be happier. And the fact of knowing that she actually is running and moving is just crazy to me. There's no telling how long this car's been sitting in this shed. You can tell for a long time now. We have a few issues with some dry rotted tires. Luckily, we were able to use an old ether trick on one of them to shoot some air to it. Other than that, I got Dad filling her up with some gas. I'm gonna go ahead and try to cripple her onto the house. The handbrake works really well. If I need to stop, I can stop the way I need to. So we'll just get her cranked up, get her moved down the road, get her to the shop and see what we can do with her. I think that's pretty much got everything we brought with us.
I think so. Anything we want to take back anyways.
Hard to believe we basically got her running with one tool, a flat blade screwdriver. I guess if you want to go ahead and move the truck out of the way, I'll try to get up some speed and make it through this ditch, this muddy spot, and we'll head on back to the shop.
One thing about it, if you get in there, it's light enough, we should be able to push it out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get the trailer moved up forward, I'll go ahead and cut through it and head on home.
Okay.
Well, straight out of the barn, we're gonna put her through her first obstacle course of a muddy ditch. Try to hit it kind of fast. Come on, girl. Oh yeah, we made it. So the handbrake works pretty good. Oh, I'm getting too excited trying to jump the gun. I think that choke needs to be a little bit adjusted, but we ain't really let her warm up much anyways. This is absolutely crazy that this car has sat there so long. Who probably even knew about it? Take the way with the least amount of stop signs. People always looking. Come on, girl. She's still a little sputtery. She ain't as healthy as she needs to be, that's for sure. Four-way stop, car that's got no brakes. I know I at least got first, second, and reverse. I don't know if I'm gonna get brave enough to hit third or not. It's my wife. I'm sure she's not surprised. Oh, third gear. She's rolling along pretty good. I think if it wasn't for the few hiccups on the carburetor and the bad tire, I might be able to take her cross country. If the speedometer works or not. No. I feel like I'm going faster than that. Try fourth gear. We even got fourth gear. From a graveyard to fourth gear. I'm amazed how well this little car is running. It shifts really well. Fortunately, it stops pretty decent with this handbrake. We'll do really well with this car. I don't know what our plans exactly will be, but it definitely fell in some good hands. I'm excited to see what we can do with her. It's just hard to downshift and use the handbrake too. There we go. Stop. Almost home, girl. Almost out of daylight, too. Oh, the smell of sweet victory. Welcome to your new home, girl. Well, we successfully made it back to the shop, and it looks like just in the nick of time. I'm pretty sure the headlights don't work on this old girl, but one thing that I do know is she seems to run fantastic. When it fired up in that old garage as easy as it did, I had a lot of faith in this old motor. What I was a little untrusting of was these old dry rotted tires. You could feel that back one over there was doing a whole lot of shaking. But all in all, we made it back to the shop. I mean, you can't go wrong with a free car, especially one that you're able to drive home. All in all, I'm super excited to dig into this old girl. I can't wait to put our own spin on things, and we hope you enjoyed the video.